Building your own home is the most rewarding thing you can do in the home ownership process, but it is hard. And I mean that with love. I think on the other side of our challenges is the big rainbow, but I'm not gonna lie to you. You're gonna have to go through the challenge, but it will be worth it in the end. Hello and welcome to the Breegan house. Welcome back. We're doing things. All right, it doesn't seem like a lot's happened, but lots has happened and lots is happening. This is when the build kind of becomes spreadsheets. And I know that's not fun, but you need to know where your sinks are gonna go. You need to know what the sink looks like. You need to order it. You need to get it here. So our lives right now live a lot in spreadsheets. But yeah, as you can see, we're doing all the electrical right now, all the lighting, all the framing's done. And so now it's just the nuts and bolts. So we built the box and now we need the connection points between water and electricity. It really is that simple though. You have to think about it that simply. Otherwise you get really caught up. Right now, we're in the electrical phase of my closet. Let me show you the view that's changed. Our elevator's in here, our elevator's ordered. Like, it is what it is. Once you order something, there's no going back. Woohoo! Still my favorite view. Okay, so this view, you guys, right here. See, we changed this wall. So per code, we're matching that sidewall, right? So that sidewall is glass on top of a half wall. So we notated that in our plans. This used to have a different profile, but look, guys. I mean, this is the stuff I see before I build it that I'm like, oh, just you wait. You know, you can't change location. I can build anything, but where we were was so important to this build, and this community has been a part of our lives since the children were born. This is home before the house. Bet you didn't know. So this was another bathroom, flex space. It's tiny in here, but you have a toilet you can put here, then you have a sink you can put here, but I'm trying to put a shower in here. And so everybody's like, it's too small. The plumber's like, are you serious? You want a shower that close to a sink? And basically what we're gonna do is turn this into a wet room. So everything's gonna be tile on the floor. So if you're taking a shower, this is all open and the room can get wet. We're gonna make it a little jewel box of like maybe teal tile, and it'll be the coolest thing ever, and people will be like, oh my gosh, that's so interesting. I've never seen anything like it. Create a moment out of it. Don't fight it, guys. Get weird. My master bedroom is interesting in that it's upstairs and it has two different ways you can enter it. By the way, this took me months to plan. So you have stairs inside your bedroom that come from the second floor, so you get into your bedrooms. This is the way you enter. I'm going to keep this all a half wall because I want the light to fill the whole room as well as the stairwell. Usually stairwells are closed in. When you walk in, this half wall is going to be the back of your bed. So your bed's gonna go here and face the view. Your side tables will be on either side. So stay with me, people. Then there's gonna be a sink here and a sink here. And you're like, what? Like, I've been on vacation in Mexico where they have those really cool clay and concrete pieces of furniture with just the mattress in it, and then the sinks behind the headboard. So that's what we're doing. I got giant sinks to put here, and then I'm gonna hang pendant lights from the ceiling that will serve both the bedside table and the bathroom. I'm gonna turn this here. This is gonna be my makeup counter, lots of natural light. There's another window here, and I'm gonna put a mirror here, but I have to hang it from the ceiling and the top of this. That means, so all of this will be open. And so right here, under the stars, one of my favorite things to do in my house right now, we're putting this Thompson Traders gold tub. And all of this is gonna be stone behind it and below it. And then all of this is stone, and then this is your glassed in shower. This is a no privacy space. I mean, this is really somebody's private space, because if you're changing or you're showering, you are open to the entire room. Also, guys, don't forget this one, toilet behind a door. So important. People don't do it. I'd rather have an entirely open bathroom and a toilet behind a door than a semi-private bathroom with a toilet without a door. So then with the wet room, say Breegan ever finds somebody in her life, it's a possibility, and you've got a flight at 4 a.m. You're not gonna wanna use this bathroom because you're gonna wake up the other person sleeping. So in that case, there's this bathroom right here where you could take a shower, get ready, you just walk out and walk in there and stay quiet for the person in here. And then this also serves the guests. So yeah, planning, it's all in here. It's so fun to be able to share this process with you and to show you really what it took to build this house. So many people just focus on the after or the furnishings, but when you build a custom home, most of the time is spent in this wood sort of tree house of planning. And so I'm loving being able to share that with you in this process. We've been going through a lot of elevator design because your front door is gonna be there and then your elevator's here. Anyways, and then you open it up, it's got like a gold gate. So this, by the way, this terrifies me. I am scared of heights, even just from one floor up. But this whole shaft is in and complete and ready and on order, and we're excited. And then kitchen. So again, keeping things flexible. Maybe you guys can help me. Which way should I put my islands? Still debating it. So you walk in through there, your elevator shaft's there, your stairs are there. Do you put your islands here? This will be a great picture. This way, even if you moved this out, you're facing your living room. Or do you put them this way? You're facing this way because it's a double island area. And what I keep coming back to is that facing this way feels more natural. But then in order to get two islands in there, I actually might build this island out just like it is, sort of corner of the stairs and out, which will be unusual. I don't think you usually see islands connected to staircases, but I think that that's the right thing to do. And then the second island would go here, and this one would have the cooktop in it, so everybody's facing that way. The big question is, where does the overhang for chairs go? And maybe it's around the cook, you know, like Benihana style, because that's the way my family eats anyways. Like, it might be fun to have a Benihana style like way of eating. And then here we talked about the overhang being on this side, but maybe not on this side because of the stairs, because it would be weird to have a chair in front of the stairs. But then I kept saying, but if the chair starts back here, it's really not that weird. So do you do the end corner? Because I want them to be eat-at bars. But like I told my plumbing company, look, I'm gonna need a gas line in here somewhere. And they're like, cool, we can put it here or there. And I'm like, great, sorry, that's on me. Not ready to tell you where to land that real fast, but just know that you're gonna need one there. There were things in this home that kind of just evolved and became their own version of an initial idea. And I really welcome you to be open to that in your own process. And then let's see downstairs. Things like this, like people get so annoyed by things like this. Like, well, I don't know if I like it jutting out on my island. Is there another way we can? And you're like, it's not worth it. Who cares? It'll make the perfect place for a little plant. That's our plant shelf. We're gonna put long growing ivy over it, and it's gonna make this stairwell have like a whole sense of unification and greenery, right? Down in the dark, oh, the downstairs. I have decided that said room is going to become the kids' music studio, like something like that, right? This door I'm gonna make operational to the outside, and I basically, in planning for that, all I know is that like I need extra electrical all along this back wall because they just need the ability to plug in all their equipment, and I can build like a little studio shelf on that side, and right now I can double line this for sound. 3 floors away from mom. It's all about the planning. We gotta take the trash out. We gotta keep going. Will it ever get done? Ugh, it's always the question. Be flexible. It's the lesson of the day. Be flexible and think it through. And think it through from every angle, even if it seems weird. And then you'll get a house.